Ayub Yahya Explore. Share with anyone, anywhere and anytime. 10 must-have skills for digital leaders. Digital transformation requires special skills, especially from leaders. Interestingly, being fluent with technological resources is not the only skill leaders need to have. Digital leadership must also have soft skills that support the company's digital transformation. To understand more, here are the necessary digital leadership skills. Number 1. Understand digital technology. The first skill that absolutely must be mastered by a leader in the digital era is proficiency or understanding of technology that continues to grow. A leader must understand and be sensitive to what technology the company needs to achieve its goals, including the older generation of employees who are starting to adapt to the existence of technology. Number 2. Communication skills. Indeed, this skill has become a very important requirement for a leader, especially if it is based on digital leadership that requires intensive communication using the latest technology. As a result, direct communication with employees is reduced and replaced virtually, requiring a leader to be able to deliver effective messages for employees to understand. Number 3. Innovative capability. Leaders must always innovate when coming up with product or service ideas offered to consumers and encourage employees to continue to be creative in coming up with great ideas. Without innovation, customers will easily leave the company, so there is always a need for innovative leaders who want to develop in the midst of increasingly fierce competition in the digital world. Number 4. Have a vision. Leaders with digital leadership must always have a strong and clear vision, so they can convince employees of the company's goals and plans. It is the responsibility of digital leadership to instill a strong belief in employees in the company's vision, so that they can unite a shared vision between employees and the company into one solid unit. Number 5. Adaptability. Digitally oriented leaders must be able to adapt to changes in work systems that are increasingly influenced by developments in digital technology. Strong adaptation enables digital-era leaders to capture the moment and make the right strategies and decisions in the midst of the rapid development of the digital world. Number 6. Digital literacy. If there is one thing that differentiates traditional leaders from digital leaders, of course, is their ability to utilize technology, especially data and information technology. Digital literacy is a prerequisite for digital leadership. If a leader is not digitally competent, how can they understand the role of technology and use it to achieve business goals? However, that does not mean that a digital leader must be able to assemble computers and create software. As long as you can take advantage of the technology used by the company, that's enough. Number 7. Willingness to change. Change will continue. Technology has only accelerated this change. Many companies have collapsed because they felt everything was fine. Instead of adapting and implementing digital transformation, many large companies are sticking with their old style. Company changes are basically determined by the managing director. If leaders don't want to change, it's difficult for companies to change. Remember that change happens much more quickly today than ever before. Number 8. Have a strategy. In addition to the vision, the leader must also have a strategy to implement the vision. Achieving company goals certainly requires the right strategy. Digital transformation is no different. Businesses must change to keep up. But for these changes to occur smoothly, leaders must be able to embody the corporate culture. Number 9. Willingness to take risks. Choices are not always between good and bad. When running a business, a leader is sometimes faced with decisions that are just as unpleasant. Both have risks. But if you don't make up your mind, the consequences can be much worse. No decision is without risk. Every decision must contain a risk. However, digital leaders must be willing to take risks. The risks taken must also be measured. Number 10. Identification of digital talents. Leaders must identify digital talent that has the potential to develop and engage in effective digital work processes that have a competitive advantage. Digital leaders must also identify their strengths and weaknesses and provide appropriate training to improve and enhance performance. Those are the 10 skills that digital leaders must have in order to be more successful in leading in the digital era. If this video is useful, please like, share and subscribe. See you again in the next discussion. Thank you.